Welcome back, everyone, to the topic of the week. And the topic of the week this week is anger. And I know I've spoken about this topic before, but I felt it was a necessity to speak about it again because I feel a lot of us have this pent up anger that gets triggered when a boss says something, when a partner does something, when our children misbehave, or when our parents don't do as we expect them to. So, where does anger stem from? Why do we, in one way, we get addicted to that feeling of anger, right? Because it sounds a bit strange, like, how can you be addicted to anger? That doesn't make any sense. But it does actually, because sometimes it can be a coping mechanism. It can help us cope with the pain, the hurt, and the sadness because we think, well, I'd rather be angry because then I feel in charge. I feel the adrenaline rushing through my body. I feel like I am the master of my life, I'm in charge. And it also gets that adrenaline going through your body and it gives you energy. So some people, kind of have this dependency on this charge of anger to give you energy for the rest of the day. And it sounds quite weird, but I've experienced it a lot with a lot of my clients. So I know a lot of people that have road rage actually, and I used to be one of those people. If someone crossed in front of me at a roundabout, I would be screaming and shouting, and my whole day would be ruined because of something so teeny tiny that we make into such a big thing. And we think, yes, I know exactly why I'm angry. I'm angry because my boss didn't listen to me, because I didn't get the promotion, because my boyfriend dumped me, because my father, blah, 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 blah. We think that's what it is. And of course, in our adult life, we have upsetting situations that get us angry, but it's always because there's already a wound there. There's already a pain there. And that's where anger stems from. Anger is actually a sadness, it's a wound, it's a deep wound. And we think that by coping with this pain and this sadness with anger, then we feel less pain, but actually it's just as bad as being depressed. So, where does this stem from? Most of the time, as I always mention, it is from childhood. And I've had a lot of clients come to me for depression, for sadness, for anger, for anything along those lines. And the anger was always that a deep wound. And I'm going to give you an example. A little boy was in class, and one of the other children humiliated them and embarrassed them and called them stupid or something along those lines. And you know what that feels like as a child, to be made to look different. We don't want to be different. Now in our adult life, it's great. I'm unique, I'm special, I'm quirky, I'm eccentric. That's great. We want to have our own unique identity. But when we're kids, we don't want that. We want to fit in. We don't want to be different. And when someone tells us that we're stupid or we're an idiot or we're whatever, that in that moment causes a wound. And then we may even start believing that. And having this wound of, oh, someone called me stupid, that's really painful. That really hurts me. And that also makes me feel like I'm not good enough, or like I'm not important, or I'm not worth it. And that causes an imprint of a belief into your subconscious mind. And that stays within you if you don't change it, if you don't get rid of this. And, you know, I know what it felt like to have continuous anger. And it was just because I was just a hurt little child living in an adult's body. I didn't know how to cope with normal situations. Like if someone crossed in front, actually, someone just did. I was just dropping off my son from school and someone crossed in front of me and I had to brake really hard. And I was like, you know, they probably didn't see me. They weren't trying to kill me. I'm not going to take that personally. It's a mistake. It was a little shock for a second, and then I got over and I carried on driving and I looked at the trees and we make such a big thing out of these tiny little situations, and it's because there are old programs that are limiting us, that are holding you back. And being free from anger is the most liberating, freeing feeling ever, because you then realize once you don't have, when we release that, when we let that anger go and heal those old wounds, that old pain that hurt us so much, and ingrain new beliefs like I am good enough, I am smart enough, I am worthy enough, I am all of the enoughs, then it has an everlasting positive impact on our life. And we stay calm. We respond calmly to our bosses, to our colleagues, and we attract more positivity. You know, when I notice that I'm in one of those moods that I'm getting angry, I always think, what could have been the cause? Was I upset? Is there something that's hurting me, that's upsetting me, that is there a wound there? And then I analyze and I think, oh yeah, when so and so said this and this, that hurt my feelings, and yes, that makes me feel angry because, and so on. The beauty of this is that there is a solution to release this anger, to release that rage, to release any of this, these horrible emotions that are actually limiting us, and that ruins our relationships as well. You can't have a harmonious relationship if you have this anger within you, because you're just going to let that out on your children, on your wife, your husband, your partner, your girlfriend, or whoever. With RTT, we can release this. And I love speaking about RTT because it saved my life, and I continue to help other people transform theirs. And it's such a wonderful gift. And that's why I was so grateful today. I woke up and I thought, I have a home that I'm comfortable and happy in. I'm healthy. I have a car. I have enough food and water in my home. I have a job that I adore and that I love, and my life can only just get better and better and better. And gratitude, and I mention this probably near to every single video of mine, because it really is such a vital part of having a happy life, a balanced life filled with positivity. Because if you are grateful for even just the air that you breathe, for the bed that you can lie in, for a special person in your life. It doesn't, and even if you're single, it doesn't need to be a partner. It can be an old friend, or it can be a colleague at work, or it can be your child. You can be grateful and visualize and think about that one person or that thing. It may be that you just got a new bike and you love your bike. You're so grateful that you have your bike. Use anything to remind yourself how grateful you are for what you have right now. Because being grateful for what you have makes you naturally attract more of that, because you're on that same frequency of joy, of peace, of happiness, of gratitude. So you're naturally going to attract more of that into your life. And I think that's what we all want, right? We all want to be peaceful. We all want to respond in a harmonious way. And sometimes, of course, we have our moments, and I don't want you to think that you need to be perfect and you need to be balanced at all times, because we are having a human experience, and sometimes we can't respond the way that we would like to. Sometimes I still have moments where I will, get angry with my son, and I will think afterwards like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. That was not right. And then I make up for it. Then I go back and I speak to my child about how it made me feel, how it probably made him feel, and I have a real adult-like sort of conversation, and I'm very sorry for doing what I did or saying what I said. But we need to let those egos go and actually say, okay, I've made a mistake. I'm going to apologize for it and change and do better. So if you want to free yourself from any anger, road rage, any kind of feelings of heaviness and that you feel are limiting you, then please feel free to go onto my website, leliahypnosis.com, and book a free call with me and see how I can help you. I would love to guide you. I would love to welcome you as my client. And I am always here to listen to you and to support you in any way that you need. So I'm wishing you the most balanced and peaceful and calming and serene day. And remember to be grateful for everything about your life, even if it may be something negative. All my love. Big kiss. Bye-bye.